Alright guys, so this is how the car looks outside. Headlights look freaking amazing. Yeah, definitely worked magic on them things. What up, bro?
Yo.
What you trying to do?
Shit. Let me look at I don't trust this motherfucker, boy.
Alright guys, got us two sort of fresh headlights now. My freaking DA came completely apart on me, bro, in the middle of sanding the first headlight. So what I ended up doing was using my orbital and using double-sided tape to use the DA sandpaper because I don't really have any orbital sandpaper. And I hit both of them with that a couple of times. All of this is being done with 600 grit. And after that, I used my hand block, which I got laying back here. And I wrapped a piece of 600 that I got over there. I wrapped a piece of that up there and I hit both headlights with that with a hand sand. And that kind of smoothed it out all the way. I won't know for sure till this fully cures. It's been curing for about 20 minutes. But so far, they look freaking amazing, guys. They look freaking amazing. So I'm thinking this was a test run. I've never went with 600 grit before. Normally I use like lower grits, like 400 to 320, stuff like that to really cut the yellow off. But this time around, all I had was 600. Before, I was having a little bit of haze just because I was using such a coarse grit that the clear couldn't fill all of the scratches in. So with this 600 being so fine, it's not leaving any scratches, but it's enough for the clear to adhere really good. So I think we got ourselves a winner here. I'm gonna let these cure up overnight, and then tomorrow we'll reinstall them in the car. All right, gang, so it is now the next day. These things are completely 100% baked dry. Thanks to this extremely hot weather we've been having the last few days. I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up on the old tripod and get it thrown back in. This is definitely gonna give the front end a big facelift. So let's go ahead and get these things thrown back in. Night and freaking day difference, bro. Man, that was exactly what this front end needed. It looks 1,000 times better. 1,000 times better, bro. See, man. Now what I need to do is see if I can set these babies up to where we can half-ass see out of them. God, they're so much clearer, bro. I know y'all can't pick this up on camera, but like, do you see that? Like, they are so much clearer. Dude, that's gonna make a major difference at night, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can back this thing up and try to get it sort of straight toward the door, and then I'm gonna cut the lights and I'm gonna do some adjusting to try to get them a little bit better. Cause I mean, these things suck. It's like something's blocking this side. Can't tell it. Can't tell what it is, but it seems like something's blocking that side. I don't know. I need some LEDs ASAP. Yeah, so I'm looking at this headlight and I can't see anything that should be obstructing the view. All right, guys, so this is how the car looks outside. Headlights look freaking amazing. Yeah, definitely worked magic on them things. So yeah, that's pretty much that. What I would like to do now is address the rears back here, because we are hitting into the tire quite a bit. So I think what I'm gonna need to do is hammer the lip up in the rear to try to get that clearance I need. And I also want to double check the transmission fluid, because for some reason it sounds like I can hear a little whine, and I just want to double check it, bro, just to make sure, like, if it's got fluid, I'm just not gonna worry about it. If something comes of it, oh well, but I just want to check, make sure it's got enough fluid in it, and then I need to double check the wheel bearings and make sure all of those are right, because I do get a little bit of weird vibrations certain times. I'm not sure if it's a wheel bearing, it could be an alignment issue that's eating my tires up. There could be a lot of stuff going on, but for now, I just definitely want to make sure that we got enough trans fluid in it, and from there, we can rule that part out. I mean, it shifts great. It feels amazing. Like when you go in boost and stuff, it just seems like when you're riding around, it just seems like, I don't know, I can hear a whine, a little bit of a whine in it. It still ain't as bad as my CV7. My CV7 has been whining for 5 years, no issues, but this shouldn't be making noise unless the LSD just makes a natural whine like that, because this car, all the bearings have been done, like all the bearings for the whole, like the transmission, have been actually changed out. So I would think it should be quiet, but I'm not sure, because no one has ran this LSD before. So we are in a complete unknown as far as it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing back in the shop, and then we're gonna try to level it out and take a look to see about the transmission fluid. All right, gang. So got the car completely up in the air. I already went around and checked all the wheel bearings, seem to be perfectly fine. There's no play. There's no weird noises. So I think we're good there. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead. I might do it. I'm just gonna probably do it all off camera. I'm gonna go ahead, get under here, double check the fluid. I will let y'all know what I find, if I have to add in there and so on and so forth. And then what I need to do is go ahead and clearance these rear quarters for these wheels to fit, because I don't want to run camber. So I want this thing to be a square setup. That way, if and when we do take it to the Dragon, it can have the most contact patch possible and just feel absolutely like it's stuck to the highway. So that being said, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check the trans fluid, and then we're gonna knock these rear quarters out. All right, gang, so I don't see no issues at all under here aside from this axle boot, bro. I think this axle boot is toast. It is flinging the grease everywhere. Y'all see that? Completely my fault. I believe I didn't clearance this enough. To this oil pan back here, and it looks like it rubbed a hole into it. So yeah, definitely 110% my fault on that end. So what I'm gonna have to do is pull this axle out. So I went ahead and got this axle snatched out. It's laying right here. And I guess that's pretty much where I'm gonna wrap this video up at. I found this axle issue. I really wanna address it before I start driving it again. So I'm just kind of on that right now. But if you enjoyed, God, look at my hair, bro. Oh my God. My shit is so, yeah. If you enjoyed this video, man, make sure y'all smack the like button for me. We are trying to get this thing to be 110% complete. So sometimes things like this come up and you have to address it. That being said, man, I will catch y'all in the next video. Remember guys, respect all bills. Peace out.